Yeah, so I must live under a rock or something. I just saw literally today that they're planning a boycott on February 28th, and they're planning a nationwide boycott of places like Target, Amazon, Walmart, that kind of stuff. And so people are protesting because these companies, these large companies, have dropped the DEI program, which, it stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. And so a lot of people are mad, so they're going to protest on February 28th against these companies, and they're going to protest basically by boycotting. They're not going to buy anything. And so then I started thinking about it, and I thought, I personally, I love Target, I love Amazon. And so the last time I was at Target, which was actually quite recent, just a few days ago, I mean, every time I'm at Target, I see all kinds of people there. I see people with blue hair working there. I see people with purple hair and green hair. I see people with piercings. I see young people working there. I see old people working there. I see gay people. I see straight people. I see people who are probably questioning or transgendered. Um, I see people with short hair, with long hair. I mean, I see people who are white, who are not white, who are black, who are Arab, who are Middle Eastern, or I see people who are Hispanic. I mean, I see people from all walks of life working at Target. So Target has a pretty good job of hiring people from all backgrounds. I mean, they're pretty inclusive. I mean, just the other day, I saw a guy working there who I'm pretty sure is some level of autistic. Like he talks a little bit funny, and he can't make eye contact. So he's something. He's like high level functioning autistic, something. I don't know if he's autistic, but he's something, right? He's something on where he's like not on the normal scale. I mean, that's pretty darn inclusive of Target to hire someone who is obviously mentally is not what we would say on the normal level. So that's pretty darn inclusive. So I personally am not going to be boycotting because I don't think there's any need to boycott. Just because a company drops the DEI program, it doesn't mean they're going to stop practicing it. Like, they're probably still going to hire diversity, right? They're still going to be inclusive. They're still going to hire people who are diverse. Um, and like I said, every time I go to Target, I see people from all kinds of backgrounds, all kinds, all walks of life. Same thing with Amazon. I just had a delivery the other day. So the guy who got out to deliver my package, because I happened to be outside, I mean, he was not white, he was not black. He was some shade of brown, and he had an accent. So my guess, he was either Hispanic or possibly Middle Eastern. But he delivered my package. So Amazon's the same way. A lot of times when I see these Amazon delivery drivers, a lot of times, like, they're not just a white male. They do have non-white males, and I also see female delivery drivers. So to say that just because they've dropped diversity, equity, inclusion program, it doesn't mean they're going to stop the practice. It just means that they've just dropped it. And I mean, good luck. I mean, you can't not hire and have it be diverse, because in America you just have people from all walks of life. You have white people and black people and brown people. You've got gay people, transgendered people, you've got straight people. I mean, you have young people, you got old people. So if you're a huge company like Amazon or Target or Walmart, I mean, you're essentially going to have to be inclusive because you're not going to have enough people to work for you otherwise. You're not going to have a large enough workforce. Just the other day, I had to make a return, and it was an Amazon return. I returned it at Kohl's. I didn't return it at Whole Foods or anything. I returned it at Kohl's, so it's a different company, but still, like, the person who took my return was obviously transgendered. They didn't go by he or she, they went by they. I mean, and to be honest, I had absolutely no idea if it was a man or a woman. I couldn't tell, regardless. I had no clue. Are you a boy or a girl? I don't know. And they went by they, like their tag said they, them, you know? So, I mean, people in America are basically from all walks of life. good luck to people who, just because you drop the DEI program, I mean, you're still going to have to hire all kinds of backgrounds. That's what makes up the population in America. And also, just so you know, I am a non white female. This is my opinion. Oh, and I'm middle aged. I'm not young. I'm not old. I'm middle aged and I'm a non white female. And I am not going to boycott anyone on February 28th because every time I interact with these places, I mean, their workforce is amazingly diverse and it's very inclusive. Like I said, I mean, I saw someone who I think is probably an autistic individual working there, and that's pretty darn inclusive of Target. So for all you people who are going to be protesting, hey, good luck to you guys. But I personally am not going to be boycotting because I don't really think that there is a problem with dropping the program, because it doesn't mean that they're not actually practicing it, because they are practicing it. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. Take care, you guys.